What's up, guys? Derek, moreplatesmoredates.com. Today's gonna be a quick video on human growth hormone. A lot of people want to know, does human growth hormone cause hair loss? And the answer to that is no, it cannot cause permanent hair loss. However, it can cause temporary shedding. So let's just clarify the difference between those two. First of all, human growth hormone, you probably know that it has, a lot of anti-aging benefits, complexion, hair, skin, nails, stuff like that on paper. But then, some people report hair loss from it. Here's basically the lowdown on it. Human growth hormone is going to improve the quality of your hair. It's going to improve how fast it grows, which indirectly is going to increase its density. It's a large reason. I wouldn't say it's a large reason, but it's one component of my regimen. MK677 is a GH secretagogue I've utilized a lot for, stimulating faster rate of growth, stronger rate of growth, and it indirectly offsets some loss of density I had in my own hair. And it makes a big difference, or at least a decent difference for sure, noticeable. And the mechanism of action behind it at causing hair loss, though, is anytime you introduce something hormonal into your system that causes a temporary imbalance while your body has to adjust to it and acclimate and get back to a state of hormonal homeostasis, you can cause shedding. This is why, I've even taken melanotan and had shedding. There's stuff that's non-androgenic at all that can cause shedding. There's some people with, autoimmune disorders, things like allergies, things like that, and it causes hair to just fall out of your head. There are plenty of things that are non-androgenic at all that cause shedding, things like peptides. I've taken melanotan and had shedding, chemotherapy, all your hair falls out of your head. Like you use something that your body just doesn't agree with, it can cause a shed. And the thing is basically it's just your body having a natural freak reaction to some sort of new stimulus, or kind of could be allergen, could be, basically anything that causes a radical change in your sort of chemical makeup in your body. Maybe that's not a good description, but basically just alters your hormonal profile, or alters your, microbiome significantly, or alters, there's a number of things that can cause shedding. And the key thing to note about shedding, regardless of what causes it, what doesn't cause it, is it's not, another perfect example, hypothyroidism caused your hair to fall out. Is that permanent? No, it's not. Hyperthyroidism, if you're using, exogenous thyroid hormone T3 and you're using too much of it to treat your hypothyroidism, you can cause massive amounts of shedding if you go way overboard. There's tons of things that cause shedding that has nothing to do with androgenic alopecia, male pattern baldness. And the main thing to note is the miniaturization of hair follicles via androgenic alopecia is what's permanent, because that's what's miniaturizing the follicle and preventing new growth, or recurring growth of old healthy hairs now dying and can't get proper circulation, can't grow properly. When you take, for example, you have hypothyroidism, it has nothing to do with the hair follicles being, cut off like they are with androgens, because there's no miniaturization. It's just your body having weak hair, essentially, and it's falling out super easily, and you're not having the ability to grow it to the length and density and, strength that you normally would, because you're dealing with some sort of autoimmune related condition, or some sort of major deficiency, or some sort of, hormonal change, or some sort of something that's causing a shed. And until you fix that deficiency, your body returns to homeostasis from a hormone profile change, whatever it may be, these things don't cause permanent loss. So on human growth hormone, for example, when you start it, you might have a big shed while your body gets used to that big spike in HGH and big spike in IGF-1. When your body kind of acclimates to it, though, over the weeks, it would eventually subside, unless there was some filler in the product that your body had an allergic response to, or something it doesn't respond well to at all, and it could be causing shedding. there's a lot of factors here, but the main thing to note is HGH does not miniaturize hair follicles or progress androgenic alopecia. Therefore, it does not cause permanent loss. Any hair loss induced via HGH would be temporary shedding. And that's just how it works. That's a fact. I have a video I think I did on, I definitely did a video. I haven't posted it yet. By the time this video gets posted, I'm not even sure if that one's going to have been posted because I have a lot of backup of videos that I haven't posted yet. But I definitely have a shedding video, how to determine the difference between shedding and androgenic alopecia. It's going to be posted before this one, hopefully, unless I'm being an idiot. And it's going to be linked hopefully up here if I don't forget. And even if it's not, just go to my channel and type in shedding in the search bar or something, and it should pop up. Or go to my site, moreplatesmoredates.com. I'll have an article on it by then. So yeah, if you shed from human growth hormone, it's not permanent. Don't freak out about that. Just something to note. The only thing that can cause permanent loss is the androgens in your body. And unfortunately, if you're a male, you have a lot of them. And if you take gear, you have way more than you should. And that's just, you got to figure out how to combat that if you want to totally stop male pattern baldness in its tracks. And then anything else that's causing hair loss unrelated to steroidal androgen related things is nutritional deficiencies, autoimmune disorders, allergens, all these things that are temporary shedding. And even if they're chronic and they're happening long term, it's a result of something chronic that you haven't fixed and addressed. So once you fix that thing, the shedding would stop and your hair would return to normal. So anyways, hope that video was informative, helpful. If you guys like this kind of content, hair loss prevention stuff, kind of delving into PEDs and a lot of information you're not going to find anywhere, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, check out my site, moreplatesmoredates.com for more in-depth, detailed articles. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.